Hey everyone, I'm back to work on the BMW. I had to work on another project for a while, but that's finished. This video doesn't have a major project or an overarching theme. Instead, we're covering a bunch of minor stuff. So this is more of a vlog style post. Let's start with the interior lighting. When I stripped out the interior, I also removed all the interior lights, and I didn't want to reinstall them. So instead, I decided to install some LED strips. I bought a bunch of them on Amazon, so I'll have extras for other projects. The LED strips have adhesive on them, so you can stick them to the roof, like this. But the adhesive wasn't that great, so I had to use 3M double-sided tape to attach them to the roof. I also decided to use warm white instead of bright white. I didn't want to be blinded when the interior lights come on at night. The wiring is pretty straightforward. The wiring for the C-pillar lights originally ran along the bottom of the doors, but I rerouted the power wire to go up the A-pillar and across the top of the doors. The ground wire goes from the ground point at the back seat, up the C-pillar and across the top of the doors. I also put an LED strip on the front of the seat support, facing forward. I extended the wiring for the footwell lights to power it. This LED strip lights up the footwell. I did this on both sides of the car. And here's what the LED lights look like at night. They're really bright. They light up the whole interior of the car, including the footwells. Next on our laundry list are interior door handles. Those were also deleted when I stripped out the interior, but I need a way to pull the doors closed. I decided to get these cheap plastic handles from Amazon. The mounting holes are 8 inches apart, which happens to match 2 of the screw holes in the door. That was nice. I was getting trouble codes for one of the O2 sensors. When I checked it, I noticed there was a bunch of electrical tape wrapped around the wiring. When I removed the tape, I found this. Somebody decided to perform some wiring hackery and it didn't go so well. So I replaced the O2 sensor. I also wanted to fix an issue with the instrument cluster. My car has an automatic transmission. There's a display in the instrument cluster that tells you which gear the transmission is in. Unfortunately, that display didn't work. So I went to the salvage yard to get another instrument cluster. Luckily, I found one from another car that was the same year and same transmission, so I installed that one and crossed my fingers. Hey, it works! That's one more item crossed off the to-do list. Last but not least, I decided to get Soft BMW Scanner for my car. I bought the Amazon cheapie kit and followed the installation instructions on the E46 Fanatics web forum. I'll put a link to the forum thread in the description. But after I installed it, the software could only connect to the first 2 modules. It couldn't connect to anything else. Then I remembered pins 7 and 8 on the OBD plug need to be connected together. Pin 7 only connects to the engine and transmission controllers. Pin 8 connects to all the other modules. So I opened up the OBD plug and sure enough, they weren't connected. Actually, pin 8 wasn't connected to anything. I soldered a jumper wire across the terminals, put it back together, and voila! Now BMW Scanner can connect to the other modules. Now I can do some tweaking to the BMW's computer system, but that will have to wait for another video. Thanks for watching! I also decided to get So I went to the salvage yard to get another. I'll put a link to the thread in the description. I'll put a link to the forum thread in the description. Now I can do some tweaking to the. Okay, that's it for this video. See you next time.